This is the Spicy 100, question 22.
Okay, welcome back. So the recommended time for this one is 4 minutes. A bit of a quicker one, I'll read it to you. Express, open bracket, half x subtract 3, close bracket, multiplied by, open bracket, a third x plus 2, close bracket, multiplied by, open bracket, x minus 5, close bracket. Easier probably to read it than to hear it. And so you need to express that in the form ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. So set your timer for 4 minutes, pause the video, and best of luck with 22. So here we're effectively expanding 3 brackets, so you've got triple brackets, and what makes it maybe a bit difficult is you've got fractions in the first couple. So I'm going to show you a nice trick that actually gets rid of those fractions, so you can kind of bring them in at the end when it's a bit easier. So what we can do is basically do factorizing by taking out a fraction. So if you imagine we've got this half x subtract 3 in this bracket. Well, what you could do is if you took out a half, effectively what that means is you need to multiply everything by 2. So if you took out a half, that means you'd have an x subtract 6. So if you multiply it out, you get half x minus 3, so that works. If we do the same with a third x plus 2, so we took out a third, that means you'd have an x. We just need to multiply the 2 by 3 in this case, you get plus 6. Just double check, multiply it. A third times x is a third x. A third times 6 is 2. So yeah. So what we can do is we can expand it. So if we took the half and so we said we got a half multiplied by x takes 6 multiplied by a third multiplied by x plus 6 multiplied by x subtract 5. So a half times a third is a sixth. So we get a sixth multiplied by x takes 6, x plus 6 multiplied by x take 5. And actually that's a little bit easier, so you don't have to worry about your fractions until the end. So let's expand that now. So the easiest thing to expand there, you've got that x subtract 6 multiplied by x plus 6. And actually that's the difference of two squares. You have this idea that x plus a multiplied by x subtract a gives you x squared subtract a squared, because that middle bit, the xa minus xa, cancels out. So what we're actually going to get here is a sixth x squared subtract 36, so 6 squared multiplied by x minus 5. And that's nice because actually there's only 2 bits, so it makes the expansion a bit easier. So we're going to get a sixth. So x squared times x is x cubed. X squared times minus 5 is minus 5x squared. And minus 36 times x is minus 36x. And minus 36 times by negative 5. So negative 36 times negative 5 is positive 180. So we can now take the sixth through everything. So a sixth multiplied by x cubed, so we get a sixth x cubed minus 5 sixths x squared. Negative 36 times a sixth, so divided by 6 is negative 6x. And 180 divided by 6 is 30, so plus 30. So we've now expressed it in the form ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Just to be thorough, I'm going to write down what our a, b, and c and d are. So a is a sixth, b is negative 5 sixths, c is equal to negative 6, and d is equal to positive 30. So I hope you enjoyed question 22. It's a bit easier if you spotted that trick of taking out the fractions. If you're still up for a challenge, why don't you move on and have a go at 23. And if you're enjoying the Hench Maths videos and the Spicy 100 series, please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much.